Hey everybody, welcome to my kitchen. Today I am filming another recipe video. I'm super excited. Today we're going to be making a lentil curry. It is cheap, super affordable, it's really delicious, and I can't wait to share this recipe with you. It's one of my favorites, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. Also, while I have you, make sure to like this video, share it with a friend, subscribe, you know the drill, and I'm so excited. All right, so for real, let's go ahead and jump in.
So the ingredients list is pretty simple here. I'm literally using things I just have around. So I have a piece of an onion that I actually found in the refrigerator. Of course, I've got my turmeric, my curry, my cumin. I'm also seasoning this with no salt because I like to keep my salt in check. I'll also be using tomatoes, spinach, coconut milk, carrots, onion powder, garlic, and of course I've got my red lentils and some whole grain brown rice.
So before I start cooking the curry, I'm gonna go ahead and start my brown rice according to the package, and then I'm going to start to cut my carrots into little quarter pieces. I'm then going to put those carrots on the stovetop over medium to high heat just to soften them up a bit because I don't really like to eat tough carrots in my curry. And while those carrots are softening, I'm going to go ahead and saute my onions and garlic together. Now I like to saute using water. Usually I use oil, and probably in retrospect I should have used oil, but I used water because I wanted to cut back on calories and saturated fat, and it turned out actually just fine. And then once those carrots are done, I drain the water out and add those in too. And while those veggies are in there cooking away, I go ahead and put my lentils on the stove, medium-high heat, 1 cup of lentils to 3 cups of water, and I cook them until they are soft. Now you gotta go ahead and get started with those seasonings, and listen, I don't do exact measurements when it comes to seasonings. I literally call upon my ancestors and hope for the best. I season until my soul feels right. Now I only started with sauteing the onions, the garlic, the minced garlic, and the carrots, and I forgot about the spinach and the tomatoes. And I knew there was something missing, but I did add those in later on. Aside from the garlic and onion powder and the no salt, I started adding in turmeric and cumin, and I also used a little bit of curry powder just to give those veggies a little bit more flavor. As you can see, it's kind of starting to turn a little yellowish. And then once those lentils have gotten a little soft, it actually took about 5 to 7 minutes, I believe. I boiled the water, and then once the water boiled, it was good to go. I then drain the water from the lentils and add that to the sauteing vegetables. Now comes the forgotten part. I added some spinach, which I shredded. I kind of ripped it up a little bit, and then I used the diced tomatoes. In retrospect, I was definitely supposed to use crushed tomatoes, but like I said, I was kind of going by what I had on hand. Crushed tomatoes are always better, by the way. And then I went ahead and poured in the full-fat coconut milk and stirred it all together. You see that? Look at it. It looks really, really good. Now, I'm not a fan of this color here. It kind of looks a little so what I did to make that better was I added more turmeric and more curry powder, a little more cumin to the mixture. I just kept stirring it and adding in more seasonings as I needed. I just wanted the color to look a little bit deeper, and yeah, I just kind of went crazy. Well, okay, not crazy, but I was having fun with my seasonings. All right, so you see how the color is looking way better. It's looking way more edible to me. It just looks good. And just a note, I sauteed my veggies over a lower medium heat. I didn't want them to burn, especially with there being water. But also when I added the rest of the veggies, when I added the tomatoes, the spinach, and the coconut milk, I kind of upped that heat a little bit just to make sure that this curry was nice and hot. And that's it, y'all. Thank you all so much for watching, for joining me in my kitchen and chefing it up. And I just want you to remember that on your health journey, on your life journey, that you are amazing, you are enough, and you shine. Have a good day, y'all.